Now, Mal, I have tried something a little different with this fish, and I can safely say that we've never had the seasoning that I'm putting on it before.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we'll like it, but the worst we could do is, try and fail. But I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, I hope. I'm not trying to make you the guinea pig, although that's what I'm doing.
What if it's not good?
I mean, if it's not good, you have a plate of corn, and we'll go to Bojangles. But I think it should be fine.
What is it?
Well, you answer my question first. Is it good?
I mean, it's not like, oh my god, but it's not bad.
Okay. Well, that's good.
What is it?
Hold on, I want to try it. Huh. That's not bad.
See?
It's just kind of mild. That's fine. I'd rather have something be mild than bad. So you know what that is?
No.
I was going through the cupboard, and I found a spice bottle that we have definitely not used. It was one of those that's big and round, and it's divided up into 4 sections, and it's got like 4 different spices in it.
Oh, yeah.
And there was one that was like Chinese spices.
5 spice?
I don't know what it was. It was like, it said on it, it was like, pepper and ginger and garlic and something else. And I could tell, based on how much was in it and the expiration date, that we had basically never used it. So that is what that is. And also Bojangles French fry seasoning.
That's why it's salty.
A little bit. That one was just a little drizzle, though. There wasn't a whole lot of that on there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Starting today off with lunch. And actually, this is notable because this is, I think, the end of the food. And that's not in a joking manner either. Like, this is like the end of the food.
We got broccoli.
Oh, God, I should have made broccoli. Well, that's it, then. After that, that's it. We don't have any other meal food, because we normally have at least something frozen. We have frozen fish or frozen shrimp, but we've eaten basically everything, so tomorrow we got to go shopping. We don't have to go shopping for tonight, because tonight we're actually having dinner at Austin and Nikki's place. We're going to be going over there tonight. The other thing is that today is kind of an important day. Tomorrow's probably going to be a little more important in the same vein, but we are working towards a schedule. And what I mean by that is we are trying to give ourselves guidelines to live our lives, because our schedule, as you guys know, if you've been watching for any length of time, is basically a roller coaster. It's who knows when we're getting up, who knows when we're going to bed, and it's really not a good way to live. It's really not. Like, there has to be some level of consistency, and I'm starting to see the benefit of that and how that could really help us in so many different areas of our life. So we are working towards a schedule, and our bodies are still not adjusting super well, because we went to bed early last night. We went to bed at 10:30 p.m., and then we both woke up around 2 a.m. and had a hard time sleeping for a while, and then eventually fell back asleep. So our schedule's not perfect yet, and it's probably going to take a little time to adjust. Once we've adjusted, I'll dedicate a video to like what the schedule is, because I think it's going to work out really well. But for right now, just know that we're working towards that, because we need some normalcy. We really do. Things have been so chaotic for so long, and I feel like the schedule will help our mental health, just because it lets us feel like we're taking back some control over things in our lives. Because we work a lot, but that doesn't mean that we can't choose, when we work. And if we schedule things out, we might do a better job of time management, and maybe even, if possible, get some free time out of it. So that's what we're hoping to accomplish with this. We've never done it. There's been times where we've tried to fix the sleep schedule, but that just means waking up in the AM. We've never done anything like this in all of the years that we've been together, so hopefully it'll work out. we're at Nikki and Austin's. We had a wonderful dinner: penne pasta, meat, sauce,
Vegetables.
zucchini.
Yes.
It was delicious. Then we decided to play Suburbia, which Mao has played. I haven't had a chance to play. First thing I want to say is that this game is actually fantastic. I'm surprised at like how good the game is mechanically. It's very fun to play. It does remind you of SimCity. We finished the game. We're doing scoring, and throughout the game, you're building like all of these. You're building a city, and it has a lot of different elements. And our cities, it's funny because all of our cities came out very different. Mine is nothing but factories, basically, which was fine. I didn't care. I actually did all right.
I have a lot of government buildings.
Government buildings.
So you're DC.
Nikki actually has a ton of office buildings.
Well, I thought that that's what this little blue
Yeah,
thing meant, but apparently that meant lakes.
Yeah, it's actually super confusing.
So my goal the entire game
Was to build the most lakes,
Continuous
lakes.
and
I did not at all.
yeah, because if it would have been, because all it said was blue, and if it was blue for office, then you would have done it because you have so many office buildings. And then Austin just, of course, just built airports the entire game. Just spent the entire game like buying and building every single airport.
Which
Do
was
I need
not
this?
your goal.
No, let's buy it.
Yeah, it wasn't even your goal. What was your goal?
Most lakes.
Okay.
Here's 3.
And then you had 3. Okay, so my goal, which was very unfortunate, is to have the most government buildings. And one of the goals for everyone was to have the most contiguous buildings. So Mao started to build them and got to 6 when I was at 4, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to be there. So not only did you get this, you screwed me out of getting this because I couldn't do it anymore.
So out of the goals, I got one of the group goals, and Austin got his own goal, but no one else got any goals.
I mean, to be fair,
Yes.
Nikki should have
Yeah.
gotten hers,
Yeah.
but it was just like a blue dot, and apparently that means lakes.
It's very confusing.
It is
confusing.
legitimately
this is
confusing.
one of those things where I actually looked up my goal, where I was like, okay, it's aquatic engineer. I'm like, you could have asked for the direction.
I mean, if
They're
I
right
would
here.
have gotten
You
that,
could have told us.
if I would have gotten
give away
that,
that I'm going to be building the most lakes.
does anyone else want to build lakes? Not
I
me.
mean, we're on the last turn almost, and I'm building a lake, and everybody else is like, man, I'm doing all this big stuff. I'm like, I'm building a lake.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that. I think it's because anytime I looked over, you were building an airport, and every time Austin built an airport, I got a point for it because I also have an airport.
Yeah, build that airport.
I was like, yeah, okay, build more airports. That's fine. Anyway, so we've done all the goal stuff. Now we just convert money into people somehow.
Yeah, it's for every 5 is 1.
That's it. Austin, you did it. You did it by 20 points, in fact. It seems that going after the airports
Airports work.
was the way to go. Honestly, early game, I thought that I was screwed because everyone's reputation was going up and mine was not, because you can't get the people on your side when you're filling their lungs full of carbon dioxide. But then eventually it actually started to work out, and I started to get back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did good.
Nikki have had?
Yeah, actually, if Nikki,
10 more.
if Nikki
That would have
would've-
been 10 more.
So I still would have been last.
yeah, but you would have been a lot closer.
Yeah. It would have been pretty close.
So that was good. That was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoy
that-
the game. It's a good game overall.
Yeah, that's a game that I would definitely play again in the future.
Yeah.
You know, I realized, at least I'm pretty sure, that we have not mentioned that Nicole was coming to visit.
Nicole's coming to visit.
Nicole was coming to visit. She'll be here a week from today.
Yeah, real early. Like
Real
7
early.
a.m., 8 a.m.
Real early. Yeah, Nicole is coming to visit, and which is actually very exciting because we haven't seen Nicole in a while.
Yeah.
Like when we were, was she up there when we were up there for Christmas?
I don't remember exactly, but as far as I can tell, it's been a hot minute since we saw Nicole. So we're going to be seeing her next week. It was fun hanging out with Austin and Nikki, as always. We actually brought some of the food home, and I can eat some of that tomorrow, which is nice. And then also, after we ended that video clip, we played Commander, because Austin's got a bunch of the pre-con Commander decks for Magic, and it was a lot of fun. I played the 5-color dragon deck.
I played the
which
wizard
I
deck.
enjoyed. Yeah, you played. Well, yours was
Wizards.
Yeah,
Red, black, and blue.
yours was. I was going to say annoying. Yours was really. I mean, mine was probably annoying.
Oh, yours was annoying.
Mine was really. I
This 10-10 dragon.
It was nice. Also, let me sing the praises of Suburbia again. That game is solid. That is a solid board game. 1 to 4 players. Yes, 1 because it can actually be played solitaire style, and it's just a really well done game. Anyway, it is now 10:28 p.m. We are going to bed. I think I mentioned it earlier in the vlog, but we went to bed last night at 10:30. We're going to bed at 10:30 again. It's going to take some time for our bodies to adjust to that, but we're going to force them to, and a schedule will do us some good. Might have to take some Benadryl to make sure we fall asleep. It's probably well, fall asleep and stay asleep. Falling asleep's easy. Staying asleep can be difficult. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's be back tomorrow, shall we?